If your days involve yelling, crying, and hunting for lost shoes, you don't need more self-discipline. You need a better system. The problem isn't that you're not a good mom, and it's not that your child is just defiant or hopeless. The real problem is this: the routine lives in your head, and for an ADHD brain, if they can't see it, it doesn't exist. Today, I'm going to show you my exact visual system I use, my 6 before breakfast morning routine, the daily 5 after school, and the Evening Powerdown checklist. These systems have taken my clients from daily meltdowns to getting out the door on time without having to say a word. Hi, I'm Dr. Holloman. I'm a psychologist and an ADHD expert. I've worked with parents and kids with ADHD for over 20 years. Here's what's really happening when you say, go get dressed, brush your teeth, and grab your bag. You think your child isn't listening, but for someone with ADHD, working memory is kind of like a dry erase board. Their memory gets wiped clean before they can act on what you said. By the time they get to their room, the instructions have literally evaporated. So you nag, you remind, you repeat yourself. You become their executive function for them. And that's exhausting for you and demoralizing for them. The solution is externalizing executive function. That means we take the routine out of your brain and put it somewhere your child can see it, usually on the wall. Let's start with the morning. Mornings are the hardest transition time for kids with ADHD because dopamine is low. So I recommend a simple checklist I call 6 before breakfast. And here's something important for you to notice. The list uses pictures, not just words. Even if your child can read, pictures process faster in the ADHD brain. There are just 6 steps we used. You can adjust these to fit your family and your needs. You want to make this as simple as possible. Step 1 for us was put the pajamas away. Don't just take them off and throw them on the floor. Put them on the hook if they're clean enough to wear again, or put them in the hamper. Make sure your child knows exactly where they need to go. Get dressed. Clothes are laid out the night before as much as possible. We'll talk about that soon. Brush teeth and brush hair. I put these together so that they build habit stacking. Step 5, shoes and socks if they're needed on. This is a game changer. Shoes on means you're almost out the door. And last, because my kids were motivated by breakfast, eat breakfast. We saved it for last on purpose. Put what your child wants at the end too. Finishing the routine earns them something motivating, something they want. Some kids are going to need extra support, visual timers, more frequent rewards, or added motivators, and I cover those in other longer videos. But this part is critical. When your child is standing there staring at the wall, don't say, put on your shoes. Instead, say, you need to go check your list. You stop being the boss. The list is the boss. The next hard transition is coming home from school. If right away you ask, do you have homework? You're likely going to get a meltdown. Instead, use a short routine I call the daily 5 to bridge the transition from school to home. This only takes about 5 minutes and can save you a lot of time and heartache later. First, where does their backpack go? It needs to be put away. Decide on a specific place. We called an area by the back door the launch pad. So the backpack went on the launch pad, not on the floor, not where they ate their snack, on the launch pad. 2, unload their backpack and get out their lunchbox. It needs to also go in a very specific place. Ours simply went on the sink where the dirty dishes went. Next are papers. permission slips or things you need to see need to go in some kind of inbox. If you don't have one, I want you to make one. There needs to be a place where when they unload their backpack, they can put things that you need to see if you're busy when they're doing it. Next, snack. Ideally, we fuel the brain immediately with protein because that lasts longer. And sometimes we add a quick emotional check-in. Plan the homework. We don't do it yet. We just look at it and decide what needs to be done and make a plan. 5 minutes now prepares them emotionally and prevents tears, panic, and power struggles later. A good morning actually starts the night before. So there's the Evening Powerdown checklist. It isn't about hygiene, it's about making tomorrow better. Prepare the backpack. The home folder and the school folder are checked. I talk about these folders in my backpack video. You don't want surprises early in the morning while you're trying to get out the door. You want everything to be in the backpack now. Pack their lunch and get their water bottle ready. They may need to go in the fridge, but then they'll be ready to grab in the morning. Check the weather and lay out clothes. This eliminates battles about what they're going to wear in the morning. Check special activities. Is it gym day? Do they play the violin and have a lesson after school? Is it spirit day and they have special things they need to bring? You want to prep for that now. Then do a launch pad check. Shoes, backpack, umbrella, everything goes to the launch pad by the door. When this is done, the morning is already better. Consistency matters, but perfection is impossible. There's going to be days this falls apart, and that's okay. The goal isn't to be a robot or to be perfect. It's to have a system that you can come back to and rely on. If you want to use these exact checklists, I've turned them into free printables. You can download them, print them, and laminate them, and your child can check them off with a dry erase marker. You can also make your own. I made these in Canva, but you can make them any way that you want. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like the Canva file to edit, or if this would have been more helpful if I did it in a different way. I would really love to hear from you. The link is in the description below. Please hit subscribe so you don't miss things. Most of my videos build on skills from other videos. And if you have trouble getting through homework, you need to watch this video next. It'll help you with homework without someone having a meltdown, you or them. Click here to watch that now.